Hi! Naturally, hello to you lovely people. It is honestly gonna be another stream of me just honestly slowly chipping away at an objective, which currently is going to be getting fully loading up on leather bags because I need that inventory, man. I really do. In the meantime, I'll be also completing. The fuck was that? What the fuck? Is it... Did you suddenly start a fucking raid? I couldn't tell you, no. That's not the case. Oh well, not really. You know how it goes, not my circus. Anyway, but before that, I have to actually go off on one, namely... Okay, no, it's not raining. I think I've just heard one of the most stupid things in my entire life, or rather, read. I've actually seen someone argue that Doom Eternal and the Dark Ages, which, honestly, I was completely uninterested in the Dark Ages. It just didn't give me any, like, you know, interesting vibes. It very much felt like it was going to be a corporation trying to recreate what they think Doom is. And considering the fact that apparently there's a fair bit of cutscene and story, and the Doomslayer just kind of prancing around the fucking scenes, like, you know, we're literally just carrying. He only serves to carry us as the players from one story point to another, which that's not Doom, you fucking morons. But worse than that is that someone has, with no hint of irony that I could have found, said that Eternal and Dark Ages are not FPSs, but are action RPGs. I am going to give you a few minutes to, like, reset yourself from how hard that statement no doubt sent you reeling. But yes, someone has genuinely argued that Doom, the Dark Ages, is a honest to God fucking RPG. Now, I have in general a problem where people seem to find labeling various games as like some form of, I don't know, fucking power scaling. Because I find that so fucking stupid and not a bit petulant. Like, video games are not some sort of, or rather, video game genre tags are not some sort of power level. They are not representative of the game's, like, actual fucking quality, as evidenced by the fact that you have, you know, like the stereotype of the shitty, what's it, early access open world survival crafter game, oftentimes with zombies. I'm kind of fucking with the way this trapdoor works. Anyway, ooh, you can use it. You can mix it with a shelf and some chiseling to make some really nice, what can we call them, countertops. But back to my point, which is, honestly, if you find yourself inclined to, like, try and argue things of the sort, I want you to ask yourself why. Because you're like, oh, holy shit! There is a fair bit of motion outside. I'm not sure. Is it audible? Hold on, let me see. Hold on, Probably nothing too important. Well, whatever. As I was saying, so I'm just gonna actually, because I feel like I'll be waffling around the point to try to make it seem like it's anything bigger than it actually is, because it's something pretty simple, really. Uh, this person's argument relies on the idea, or like I'm pretty confident to say that it relies on the idea that they like FPSs, but they did not like Doom the Dark Ages. Ergo, if they like, I'm a bit lost as to. Oh, right here. I really have to figure out. I have to move stuff down there because in here it's fine, but it's not the best. But down there, it'll be fantastic. But today is not the day I'll be doing that. Do I have... Oh, cool! Leather! Let's go! Okay, I'm gonna, add in water, get some tannin going. Speaking... Oh, reminds me. I have actually managed to find a nice, big, golden, juicy-looking pineapple. I am very happy about that. Okay, let's see. Do I have... No, they're not in my inventory. So, back to my point. The reason why I think this whole talk is stupid, or rather, the reason why I think that perspective is stupid, is actually pretty basic and really not even that interesting. The reason is that it seems like their logic is predicated on the fact that they like FPS games, but they do not like Doom the Dark Ages or Eternal, which is perfectly fine. However, rather than, come to the conclusion, okay, I do not like these games, but, I don't like all FPSs, this person instead decided to try and play it off as like do something being like inherently wrong with those two games specifically. I'm gonna go and install the ladders. Actually, I should first make some more bronze. Which, it's stupid. I'm gonna be honest. You are not your taste in games. Your taste in games is just an aspect of who you are as a person. And while there are games that, aren't for everyone, and they're the kind of, game that you, like, appreciate on an intellectual level. Let's see, I think this actually... Ooh, this is actually all the, oh, we have a fucking winner, boys. I'm gonna be kitted out with my backpack. Let's go. This is great. This is making me so happy. So back to what I was saying. Alright, let's see. Can I craft this into flax twine? Yes. I'll need stuff. Where is the stuff? There's the stuff. Hello! Alright, we've got this. And we've got a fair bit of linen. I'm just gonna put it up in the trunk. Anything else? No. Because the handbasket I'm going to cut up into reeds. There we go. Okay, time to clear out. Do I have anything else that I could get? The hoe. Wait, can I? No. Can I? No. Okay, so I can't lean. Oh wait, it needs to be too high. Okay, so that's not considered a solid block as I'd expected. Oh, this works. I ain't gonna question it. Am I going to take this to just head to the archives? I think I will. Do I need the bones? No, I need the knife. I don't need the axe. Okay, time to stock up on food. I'm gonna make some pies. I'm gonna grab this, because I might need to cook. And I'll see where that takes me. But, yeah. Where was I? So, that was kind of the argument. Or rather, there wasn't really any more of an argument. This person was just saying Doom 2016 was kind of an FPS, but Eternal and the Dark Ages weren't. And Doom 2016 was kind of okay, but Dark Ages and Eternal were more like Dark Souls. Which, like, okay, here's the thing. I don't think that I need to explain why it's stupid, but I still will. And the answer is very much, and sorry, it's pretty much just, like, how the fuck is Doom in any way an RPG? Like, RPG isn't some like vague label that you apply to games you presumably um, don't really enjoy as much as you think you should. RPG is a concept that, ill-defined though it is, at least requires that you have RPG elements in your game, which Eternal very much lacks. Actually, every Doom does, because they're not made to be RPGs. So then, like, oh, I just realized, the only explanation that I can find for why this person would think that way is, like I've said, the circular logic of I like FPSs, but I do not like Doom. Therefore, Doom is not an FPS. But like, I think I genuinely can't even add anything more here. It's just fucking dumb. Wait, did I? They're the exact same pie. Why don't they stack? Oh well. This one will not be, however. So yeah. Yeah, the rest of it I'm going to make into bread. Okay, 26. Do I want to make that much? No, I'm just gonna use 6. Because these things keep basically forever. And I'm going to be using an actual. I'm gonna have to harvest these. That's a lot of onions. I've actually decided at one point that I had made pizza because I made whatchamacallit, a pie using cheese, using smoked cured meats, and using, well, I didn't use tomatoes, but I did add what else did I add? I don't remember. Oh wait, not just smoked cured meat, smoked cured sausage, cheese, and I'm pretty sure I used some vegetable. Okay, sure. I'll just get you closer. That better? I have no idea who the fuck invented water, but he is a real one for it. Anyway, honestly, I think that I kind of can't find much else to say other than, like, I don't like when labels and tags are applied to video games for honestly no reason other than, like, to sorry, for any reason other than, like, to help people identify and find a game that they like. Let me see if I can do anything for that. Okay, I don't think I can go any higher without, like, me raising my voice. And while I'm probably also speaking lower, it's because I'm a fair bit stuffed right now. Because I've just had lunch. Okay, let's see. I'm going to fire up the oven. Maybe if there's any leftover. Okay, I'm going to have to also cook a stew. I'm gonna be bringing these along. Okay, hold on. I need to grab this. But yeah, so I find it stupid and annoying when games are, like, labeled for, like, arbitrary reasons. Because, like, here's the thing, right? I know full well when people do this, it's not, like, actually a matter of defining the game and talking about it. It's a matter of this game is this genre because I want it to be this genre. Because I like this genre, but not this one. So that's what gets people to, you know, start, like, focusing on pretty much fucking pointless gishgalop that really doesn't actually affect the game and doesn't make it, like, any better, any worse, anything really. And that's a disservice to pretty much everyone involved, because the objective of any game is, or rather, the objective of labeling a game is to, you know, understand which games you would generally be attracted to and which games you would. What the f. Okay, that's just the disappearing pie. I thought for a moment, because of the way, like, it suddenly changed color and the, like, background, I thought that it actually got burned. And I was like, how the fuck did that happen? I like this stage in the baking process because if you actually, like, look at it, you... Oh, fuck. God damn it, I've reset the heat. But normally, if someone wouldn't pull it out like a fucking idiot, you could see that the pie actually like, yeah, it raises with the heat. Does it show? Yeah, you can see it. And again, I think that's pretty cool. Not particularly like innovative or anything. This is stuff that was done like way back in Arx Fatalis, but it's still a pretty neat little detail, you know. Makes the whole thing look and feel more dynamic. Plus, you can actually kind of follow it and see when it's done cooking. But yeah, that being said, though, I actually want to get into a bit of a story, and I'm going to reveal what the point is at the end. And I am talking actually, but like full on. Once upon a time, someone found a nugget of gold. It was a, you know, reasonably big one, and they showed that nugget around. They had found it while washing something or whatever, while working near the edge of a river. This nugget of gold that they'd found, brain please, work with me, proceeded to actually like bring in a lot of people who were very much excited to find out more where that came from. And that, where's the crucible, resulted in, you know, like a few people at first, because it wasn't too big of a place. But prospecting individuals came in equipped with, you know, pans, thieves, all that stuff. And slowly but surely, they find out that the place is pretty rich in ore. They slowly work around. They start to carefully dig out around the edge of the river, and they eventually start to find solid rock, within which, to their joy, they find veritable like veins of iron, of sorry, not iron, of gold ore. And thus they kind of slowly start to build around it. They slowly start to actually fully develop like a mine, basically. And they dig in and they dig in, and the mine is like really fucking rich. Something honestly no one could have expected. And the place actually becomes pretty famous. And it remains famous, you know, even after the... Did I see something moving there? Even after the original gold rush, it was still, like, you know, well known enough. Hold on, did I not top these off? Congratulations, brain. The place got more and more rich as after a certain point people were just like willingly coming in. It was no longer like a matter of putting your work in to actually do something, like make something of yourself within the mine. It was actually a privilege and honor to work within there. But that sadly only happened after there were prospecting individuals who decided that instead of putting in the good, honest, hard work, they can just blast the whole thing to smithereens. Now the point is, this place was a place that represented a lot of people's hard work, a lot of people putting effort and passion, and well, that was good as long as you know, the passion was tempered by wisdom. Of course, there were still mistakes, but it was when passion grew a fair bit more than that that there was a problem, which was honestly nothing more than people who were way too excited, who like let their passion run rampant, to be honest. And you know, even to this day, sure, the place is no longer that big of a gold mine, but there's still stuff in there. There's still a profit to be made. However, someplace farther away, in a different state, so to speak, there's another river and another hopeful prospector. A prospector who, to his delight, finds one day a nugget of gold. A pretty sizable one. Hell, maybe even bigger than the... Oh, god damn it. I keep burning my pies. But like I was saying, prospectors that might have even had actually might have even found actually a larger chunk than the first one. However, this time around, people had heard of the first mine. So people did what people do. And you had folks who just came in, ready to get rich, and dynamited the entire place without really learning that there was not that much gold. No prospecting, no nothing there. They literally just went in because they couldn't be there for the first one and exploded it all. Not only, you know, wasting their resources, making, you know, all the noise that detonating would, but also really just what's the word I'm looking for? Honestly, canceling any chance that anyone would enjoy anything around the area anymore. Now it's just a crater. The river has been blocked off. It actually flooded nearby. The story is obviously just me going off the cuff. But the point that I'm getting at is that this is very much what the backrooms are, as opposed to the SCP Foundation. The backrooms is a concept that pretty much anyone in the modern day internet is probably familiar with. If not, oh boy. So it started with a post where it talked about the specific phrasing that was used was no clipping through reality. And the main idea was that there is a place that is essentially the what's the word I'm looking for? There is a specific word I'm looking for. The backstage of reality. And I don't think it's like, you know, particularly new to the backrooms, because people have always, like, there's always been this idea of like the infinite reality, right? However, the backrooms was a very like apt parallel to, or rather adaptation of it in modern times. And the original post itself was evocative as fuck, because it like really well worked to you know, instill the specific kind of dreary terror that you know, liminal spaces got popular with. At least the place, within the circles, where they're not just another setting to be chased by a fucking Freddy Fazbear XP or Siren Head XP. God, I like setting aside everything else, I could go off at like hardcore length about how much I am annoyed at how like Siren Head is treated on the internet, because it's just not fair. Trevor Henderson is a brilliant fellow who very much deserves his dues, and the fact that one of his most interesting creations is treated as basically just another fucking mascot is really disheartening, because I think he deserves better. Because this is actually generally a problem with the internet specifically. Like, Markiplier went off on about it, and I think it was a bit condescending about it, but I also can't really blame the guy. I fear the oven might not be hot enough. I'm gonna pick these up. How much time do I have with them? 2 days. Would it be enough? Let's see, inside here, 7 days. A week. Should be good enough. Man, I am beyond stuffed. I don't need the tin shovel either. What else do I want to... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make a trunk, set it down there, because I'm gonna need the inventory. But yeah, the point is, there is a pretty distinctive issue that the internet has of just like taking something and flanderizing it to hell and back. And I don't blame like people who, for example, just if you've never heard of Siren Head before, you know, that's a thing. If you never knew that Siren Head was a like trademark character, that's another thing. You know, that's not a problem, because I mean, that's a specific kind of information, and it also reflects on a failure to disclose such. However, the creators who did like actually basically leave the character to languish in obscurity, well, that's something I am not as jazzed about. Because, like, why? You know, it's such a unique concept, and a pretty fascinating one as well. Because in, like, the context of its story, Siren Head is basically not just an otherworldly, but it's basically like an attacked bear, you know, and that is just fascinating. But you ask most people, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, Siren Head. He's the guy with the siren for a head, right? He's like the Slender Man, basically, right?" Like, no. And again, I can't blame the people who think that way, because that's the way it's been presented. It's very much not an accurate representation of what it can be and what it is. Okay, I'm going to actually cut the pie. I'm going to leave this back home. And Trevor himself had to make a point of like, okay, so here's the thing, you, it's not a Siren Head is not a whatchamacallit, a public domain character. You can't just use it however you see fit. But, you know, again, the internet very often just doesn't care. And that's not okay. And I'm not happy about it. I think that's the best way to put it. Because honestly, it's just annoying. Nothing can be more deep than just a, you know, another fucking boogeyman. And that's honestly a crying shame. Alright, now. Oh, I have these to put down here. Now I should probably unload some more stuff, but wait, I'm gonna leave this. I really don't want to start the fort, but I also like have to. Alrighty, so hammer. Do I have any free crates? Nope. What else to make? Ah, perfect. I'm gonna need another hammer. Okay, so first things first, we'll be making another saber. Because I really want to see if I actually did fuck up last time. Because, like, I don't know, I think it'd be weird. But, like, anyway I look at it, no, it shouldn't be so much that I can't do it with just one ingot. If it is, well then fuck me. Okay, I think I have enough right now. So let's see. Did I mess up? No, I didn't. Hold on. Because I'm counting here. I'm gonna have... Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, I need 2 more. Why? I hate this. I mean, now that I've put it in, you know, I gotta finish, but, what the actual fuck, dude? Man, I really don't like this. I'm gonna be switching out to the Mace Head. See how that one plays. Because that one shouldn't require a second fucking ingot, right? Please tell me this is the only one with this problem. Alright, let's see what to do with these other two. I think I should make gauntlets. Or vambraces. I wonder if there's a difference. Of course it's the same fucking shape. Oh man. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna eat up my onion pie, and then I'm gonna head out. I actually have a couple of reasons why I've decided to actually start making my way towards the archives. Reason one is that, of course, it needs to be completed and it will be very useful to do so. But reason number two is actually because I want to, like, just move around more so that I can potentially eventually find what's it called? Stop picking up the burning tool. Thank you, game. Okay, nothing's ripe yet. I need, I think, a short heft, or is it a medium? Yeah, it's a short hand. Now, where's my fucking axe? Wait, the fuck? I don't think I've left it down here, did I? No, that's just food. What's going on? Oh, there it is. You know, I sometimes find myself forced to, like, to ask myself, like, genuinely consider whether part of the way I speak, like, for example, now, because I don't precisely know, like, I'm not some form of trained voice actor. So, to me, speaking in general is just, I'm just talking. And do I need anything else? Okay, I'm going to need a, you know what, I'm not going to take a torch. Because torches are useful around the house, but torches are useful around the house, but they do run the risk of getting broken. So I'm going to get the whatchamacallit. The fire starters and a temporal gear. I'm gonna need. Actually, I'm gonna grab a. I'm going to make actually and place a trunks. A pair of trunks. What the fuck was I saying? A trunk near to. Sorry, near to in front of the entrance. So that I don't need to explore throughout the whole fucking thing. Because we, ladies and gentlemen, are off to the Resonance Archives. I'm gonna start throughout the night, mostly because it doesn't really matter. I have a couple swords. I should take the armor with me. Wait, do I not have... I think I haven't made a... Should I make... Yeah, I'm gonna make my helmet. I don't remember why. I think it was because of a lack of flax. I think it's going to activate afterwards, right? Yep. There's a bit of delay apparently. Anyway, let's okay, does this work? No, I would have to leave the helmet at the entrance. I'm gonna take it anyway. Better to have too much armor than too little, right? Oh dear, that was a bit disturbing. Actually, to kind of circle back to the back rooms thing, there's actually a very interesting observation you can make in how people who enjoy like the current quote-unquote iteration of the back rooms, at least know how I've seen them argue in favor of it, because the most common, and I agree with it, complaint about the modern backrooms is that the monsters take away from the point of the horror, and people will very quickly point that well, that's not right, because the original post also mentioned a monster potentially being around. For starters, no, not really. What they say is sensitive effective, and may God have mercy upon your soul if whatever is in these halls hears you. Like something to that effect. Which, yes, it does imply there is some, like, threat. Bear. You know what? I choose violence. Oh, shit, sorry, pig. Yeah, run, bitch. Don't make me do wield sabers at you. Oh, you're fighting back. Oh, it's not nice, right? It's not nice, huh? Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Jesus Christ, this thing is fast. Was there damage here? 3? 5? I think they got buffed by armor overhaul. Jesus Christ. Yeah, keep running, buddy. Keep running. It'll do you so much good. What? Is it stuck as red because the game lagged? Nice. Oh, man. Well, if only for a moment, the game had red bears in it. Why aren't... Okay, I feel like this is taking a bit long to kill. Curious what the fuck is going on. Does it have that much health? I don't think so. Also, I think I saw 2 stars and it looked red, and now I'm thinking red eyes in the woods, which strangely, or maybe not that strangely, because I did watch Snow White as a youngin. Why is it not dying? Hello? I don't think he's supposed to still be alive. Oh, thank you for leading me to a tree. Oh, thank fuck. Imagine if he died here and I can't harvest him because, you know, claimed land. That would be so awful. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna be making some jerky strips for the journey. Call them journey strips, if you will. Let's see, what are you selling? Artisan goods. Well, that's nice, dearie. Ooh. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna make a trip back home. Because it's a fair chunk of... Man, I wish... I'm stupid. I was going to say, I wish I had an axe to cut down the large oak tree, so I can, you know, come back home stocked with, well, you know, oak. But apparently, your boy forgot that crafting one is an option. Now, where did I see it? Because the bear was quite frantically running around for its life, which... cringe. It was a bit strange that it was so scared instead of fighting back, though. Oh, holy fucking shit. I got jump scared because I didn't notice that I put down the lantern. So, in my mind, right, I just noticed that the light seemed to be growing dim. And that genuinely freaked me out for a second. Alright, let's see. Because I haven't really taken a look at that. This isn't the one that I've noticed. But it should be good enough, right? Plus, I also wanted to take a run back to the... What are oak nuts called? Because I'm drawing a blank on it right now. Oh, this was the big oak that I noticed. Acorns, there we go. No acorns. Damn it. Wait, is it that big that it appears on the map? Holy shit. Oh wait, no, it's a pair of them. There's so much oak in here. I am almost guaranteed to forget the next time I need oak, and I'm gonna be going like, where's the oaks? Where's the oaks? Oh well. That is a very large tree. Oh wait, no, that's not a tree at all. That's the floating holy rock. Oh, I hate when this happens. Just gonna leave this here. Oh, I did find a couple of oak seeds. That's nice. That's very nice. I'm gonna need a lot more though. Oh wait, I need the fucking... what are they called? Ladders. There we go. Because I'm gonna go to the borax mine, and I'm going to mine out, well, some more borax so that I can treat the 3 bear asses. I think I only need 3 borax for him, right? Quick maths. More effective than what are they called? Because I am once again drawing a blank. More effective than lime. Oh dear, I have so much stuff together. Actually, I should already start working on a fruit press. That would be nice. Ow. Of course I left my raft at home. How could I not? You know, thinking about it might not be the best idea to go to the archives today, but I still will. Because caution is for the smart people. And well, I'm not sure about smart, but I am definitely not people. Ooh, I'm also gonna pick up some of this quartz. You know, the funny thing is, 100 IQ is average. Like, that's... So about 100 IQ. Here's reason fucking 100 why it's not applicable here. I went to the mine without taking my pickaxe. I love how I should not have a problem making this game, like, you know, getting through this game pretty quickly, because, you know, I've played it for more than enough time. However, that is definitely not what I'm ending up doing. I should also make a, whatchamacallit, a stairway, so that I can, like, quickly pass. But then again, I could just make roads. Roads and loads of roads. And daytime is coming. Great. Remember, fellas, do as I say, not as I do. Or don't. I don't care. Whatever works for you. Okay, but for real, let me just... Do I even have a pickaxe now that I'm thinking about it? Because I recall making the pickaxe head last time, and it might have been for a reason. And I think it's because I did run out of picks while digging for... what's it called? Well, prospecting for iron. I think that's what happened. I must not have had too much either way. Let me just place these in here. But actually can't. Grumble, grumble. I'm not leaving without the raft again. I don't know if I can do anything with this unripe pumpkin. Are you pregnant? No. I definitely need to cover that up. I'm still a bit confused about what the fuck precisely was that polar bear doing here. I heard a rumbling outside, which means either a storm's a brewing nearby, which is a bit weird because the skies look like they're clearing up, or... Ow. Some people are unpacking and packing shit. I need to remember to leave these tapestries as well. You know what? I'm gonna take 8 pieces of borax. That way I'm going to make a barrel for the current leather, and then I'm going to make a full barrel that I'm just gonna be using. Because I don't think I am lacking barrels. Current objective is to, with leather. My apologies. Is to also get some leather armor. I was looking around for my whatchamacallit, the rope ladders. Dude, for a moment I thought like the leaves from the crimson maple were actually some trunk. So that was a fun little moment. Like, what the fuck is that big tree there? Alrighty. I think this isn't the only source of borax that I have. It might be prudent to keep around a couple pieces. Specifically 3 pieces. Wait, 3? Did I count that right? Yeah, 3. 2 for the lids to the stone coffin. And 1 for the iron anvil. What the fuck is going on? Why aren't you... God damn it. Well, good thing I at least got more of them. Apparently I would need actually to do this right now. Might be actually smarter to just start a new one working. Where's the oak? Oak. Alright, and for this one, I'll be putting in 40. So that way, when it's done, I can put one of them to make all of the bear skins, whereas another one is going to be turned into strong tannin. So that's that. I don't need the fat with me. Don't need the bones either. Don't need the ladder. Why did I return is my question, because I know I returned for a reason. I think it was just leave this, actually. Well, on I go. Just realized I also wanted to drop this. I'm going to be heading towards the archive while also doing a bit of prospecting on the side. Oh, of course I fell into the water. And if I do end up finding some source of iron, then I'm going to swap to fixing that out, because I don't think there is a significant difference in the costs of are those just pigs? In the cost of the penalties for wearing bronze armor and wolves. What? Yeah, those are wolves. Why are their teeth so shiny? Why are they so highly visible? Ooh, blueberries. Oh shit, that's a lot of white currant. This is a pretty nice place for foraging. You know, I've read someone saying that vintage sorry isn't that actually difficult. I'm actually gonna keep the axe just in case. Isn't that difficult of a game in reality? And I actually do tend to agree. It's good at selling itself as being difficult. Now, question is, what are the odds that this is a meteor? Because it doesn't really look the part. Well, I'll be diddly damned. Well, folks, what have we learned today? Always judge a book by its cover. Let me just set it to density. Because I do not want to accidentally find out that there is nothing around here. No, that's not a very deep cave. Oh, but there is some bituminous coal here. Right, I'm gonna check the other cave that I see on the way. It's gonna be funny if... oh, that's a deeper one. You know what, let's take a look. Oh, broken translocator. That's nice. You know what? I'm gonna get this. Might find it useful. Nothing else, really. I saw you... Or didn't I? I saw you, bastards. Oh, just you wait. You know, one thing that I'm noticing is... Wow, that was easy. One thing that I noticed is that it seems like... I was thinking, but then my train of thought interrupted. It seems like there's been an upgrade to how rocks generate, because normally I would very often get a lot of... Oh! Oh, shit! Shit, 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 shit. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We have a silver vein here. I'm going to mark it like this. Or... Let's go. Well, that was nice. However, it's time to keep making our way towards the archives. Slowly and steadily. Well, that doesn't sound too good. That why you mentioned you're not feeling your best? Okay, let's go. We've got some more brown coal. Okay, we were doing some... We're working with something here. Ooh, that's some more coal. This is pretty... Hold on. Oh, it's brown. Because I processed it as brown. I just had this brief moment. I didn't read it as like bituminous, right? The main reason why I would be interested in finding bituminous coal is that, okay, for one, it's a pretty useful replacement, so that I don't need to make charcoal to fire up the bloomeries, but more importantly, it's a good source of, or rather, the only source of fire clay, naturally. Because apparently that's, like, within claystone, bituminous coal. Ooh, this is very good. Because, here, see? Below these, there's clay. And below these, there is a sheep. Oh, shit, that's another vein. Alright. Plans are cancelled. We are turning our attentions to miners. Hold on, let me just break this so I can expose it as well. Ah, this is fantastic. Don't think I didn't see you, bastard. Did you see that? He posed like, come at me, bro. Alright. I'm gonna have to come back here with a shovel. But still, that's pretty fair chunk of resource. I'm gonna start with the black coal, which is also useful to make explosives, because you can't use the normal coal. Wow. Okay, I feel like normal Drifter AI is a bit fucked over by these animations. Okay, oh shit. There we go. I wonder how large these veins are. With that, I'm actually gonna go back. I'm gonna start making some glass. And more importantly, I'm gonna go mine into the quartz vein where we spotted some silver. Because that way I can, like, silver can be added to your silver plate, can be, or gold, can be added to your lanterns to increase their brightness by like 2 levels, which is pretty useful. Looks like the archives will have to wait another day. And still no iron. I feel like I'm literally going to get every single kind of technology before I get iron. Why did the lighting change again? I'm definitely going to upgrade this. I'm going to need to get back here with a shovel to pick up all this clay. That'll be after I leave my food at home. I feel like every time I start a new playthrough, I get like both extremely fucked over by the seed, while I also have like the best seed. You know, it's never like just a good seed. Well, no, I'm lying. I have had seeds that I've genuinely been like, okay, this is an amazing seed. But realistically speaking, I don't know, I just in general. Actually, I don't realize that unless I'm like specifically going, for example, like deep caving, which you know, I probably should not without a great amount of care. I'm not gonna need anything more than my gamson. So I can leave my armor at home, so that's nice. Huh? Did I? Oh shit. Wait, where'd the other guy go? Because there was another one up top. Weird. Oh, he just fucked off. Well, good for him, because I was not going to be taking any bullshit. not happy that I have to do this. Can't wait, because having access to a fair, what's it called? Stock of black coal is going to be useful in that I can then use said black coal to like actually smith and, you know, my day-to-day needs. Whereas the brown coal I can then start turning into coke. Which is what I like to use for my, what's it called? A cementation furnace. This is great. This is good. Man, I really wish I had my shovel. You know, I just realized I'm like, one thing I want to say, I've noticed, and I don't think I'm like no one else has, that these past few streams I've generally streamed when I was a bit out of it, like usually after having just eaten or worked out, like never really at my best. Right? And I do want to say that I am kind of sorry, but also, to be honest, generally I start to stream when I feel the urge to play this game come over me. You know, it's kind of just my excuse, my justification to play it again, rather than anything, like, or the other way around, right? So that's kind of like, in situations like these, is when I kind of most feel like playing some more VS, and that's how I end up streaming basically half tuckered out after some Mueller. Wait a second, do these things actually float? Unlike rocks. That'd be interesting. Well, I'll be damned. They do. They all float down here. Actually realized, because I did want to talk about something that is more pertinent, I feel, or like that might be more interesting, but as a DM, right, I think it's very important to be aware of where I'm at regarding to how I prepare and what my like expectations are of the players, for honestly no real other reason but the fact that many people are inclined to be DMs as an outlet for the kind of creative urges one would normally channel into writing a book or like designing a game. Now, I'm not gonna say it's like one-to-one, or it's like, you know, the equivalent of how certain hacks see video games, or like such as an inferior medium they kind of like have to um, settle for, right? So it's not that GMing is that, because as a GM I am aware of the challenges that we face, and I mean it would be against my best interests to not whatchamacallit to downplay the effort it takes. But there is one. What is this Valorite? Oh, that's nice. It's pretty visible. Cool. But the thing is, did I go down the wrong hole? I didn't. I don't think so, right? No, I didn't. But the thing is, I do have to acknowledge that, in part, I do GM as a means to tell a story in a way that is more convenient than just writing a book. And there's aspects of doing that that are just like not going to pan out, and I need to be fine with that as a creative. When you write a story, you tell the story that you want. When you write a video game, okay, sure, you can, and I don't want to say should, because that's a dumb way to put it, but you can, and it's a good idea to write like multiple versions of the story, to write branching paths and shit. Like that's a good thing and a cool thing to have. Whereas when you're GMing, sure, you can expect that as well. But the thing is, right, you prepare, let's say, a worse timeline. Said worse timeline will then run you the risk of actually happening. And unlike a video game, which is played by a lot of people, unless you are using a module, or you like make your notes so good that you could hypothetically use them to replay the same story but with different characters, you have to be fine with the story that ends up being told being the sadder version. And I'm saying this in the context of last night there was a pretty big shift in the story. My players play. What the fuck is that? Is this? Oh, it's a rich one. Let's go, boys. 2040. That's one ingot, and we need two. There's been a pretty significant shift in the story that is going on in my Lancer campaign, and the outcome, to be completely honest, was not something that I wanted. I genuinely wanted to like have them experience the elation of like having made the right choices. And the problem is they haven't made the right choice. They haven't actually like stopped to think, to consider their options. Even though like or rather it is because I haven't given them any real hint towards it, because that's the point. Like the point is that the good outcome would be from their actions, and basically entirely their own thanks to them. That's what we're looking for. And they didn't find it. And I don't want to go and tell, like, go and be like, oh well, you should have been doing this and stuff, and I won't. But I do very much like have to deal with the fact that my story is a bit darker now as a consequence of the decisions the players have made, the decisions that I have allowed the players to make, and fully like rested within their hands. Because I decided to play it that way. I decided to make it so that that character is put in a situation where he is not coming back alive. And I considered that they might not want to let that be that way. But, you know, now I have to face the consequences of my actions. And this is one of those situations where if it were a video game, right, I wouldn't mind it. Because, okay, yes, this specific set of players got that outcome. However, most players, you know, might actually end up approaching it in a different manner. And get the, let's say, maybe the good ending, quote unquote. But, well, you know, there aren't like other players. And that's a reality that as a DM, again, you need to acknowledge and you need to be aware of and you need to be fine with. Alrighty, 5, 100, 7, yeah, I have enough. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna throw away the sandstone. So yeah, that's kind of how it is. I'm curious actually, how does sandstone ashlar look like? It is surprisingly ugly. What the fuck? So, yeah. Fucking mouth breather. I'm gonna stab you. There's an adage that gets passed around frequently. And I don't think it will ever not hold true. Which is, if you want a specific story, go write a book. And as a DM, you need to remember that. And it's not always easy, like, don't get me wrong. It's not always easy to want to kind of like nudge your players into the directions you kind of expect them to go in. Even maybe against themselves. But the simple reality is that, well, it's just not always as good of an idea. Oh, that's a new one. Let's see. Are we gonna find anything interesting in here? At this point, I don't think anything outside of like iron would excite me. Because I have everything but titanium. Wait! Oh, god damn it! Crushed ilmenite is only useful for this? What? Hold the fucking phone, wait, is it crushed nickel? Oh wait, no, it's chromium. Chromium is what if the ilmenite is used to make the highest tier of refractory bricks, which I kind of don't care that much for. The ones you get with olivine are more than good enough for me. Did I see you? Whatever. So I don't really care for it, but yeah, so there's chromium, which I'm not sure where it comes from, if it has a specific ore. Chromium sulfate, which you get from crushed chromite. Yeah, no, it's chromite. Just chromite. My brain is slowly running out of fuel. But as I was saying, so I don't think outside of iron that there'd be any kind of ore that could excite me if I found it. But iron does really sound like it'd be a cool thing to find. Because I really need it. Oh wait, it was limonite, not ilmenite. I'm gonna need a new everything, honestly. So I'm gonna leave these here alongside these and these. Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck. Thinking time. Thinking time is done. Wait. Oh, no way. That for real consumed my black coal. Fuck. Okay, anything else I want to leave home? Yeah, the fire starter. Wait, can I hang it up? I want to see. No. Good. It's gonna be there. Alright. Let me just leave the quartz as well. And grab my shovel. I'm bringing my shovel. I should totally make some more. Because, like, bronze runs out, like, fucking almost immediately. Oh, dear. I should have made some more roads. Because I could have put it there. I think I'm going to keep heading... Hold on, let's see. Because I haven't really prospected this area. I'm gonna go do that. Because I'm fine for black coal right now, right? Actually, I should have left some bloomeries to make quartz. Now that I think about it. My oh my. Oh, there's a rock. I find it funny prospecting into a boulder on a riverside to find out if there's like any significant ore within the rock that's not on the river. I don't know how to put it. Like, reasonably, right? They would be two very different stones, and probably not significantly. I don't know, probably not revelatory. Actually, I just realized. Fellas, I have a question for you all. Should I, considering the fact that today is Sunday, so it's a perfect day to kind of like settle on a Switch starting next week. Cassiter. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But should I go and play through the Labyrinth of the Demon King next week? I will probably do it in daily streams that will last 1 hour. Because I do want to play that game, and next week feels, I don't know, it feels like it's gonna be different enough, like in my mind, for personal reasons. Minuscule amounts of limonite. Okay, let's sniff around for limonite. This is a very good area, if it's, I guessed right. That it would justify, in my mind, putting the game on pause, putting Vintage Story on pause, to play Labyrinth of the Demon King instead. I'm probably gonna put a poll on my channel. You can cast your vote there. But to address what you said, Padoru, the thing is, I have no idea what you're asking. Like, in general? No? Or someone in particular? Okay, there's no more limonite. Every time I see the word limonite, my mind immediately goes to that one clip of the Italian dude. You know, the Signora i limoni, Signora! Okay, let's see this away. Oh! Okay, that's nice. Let's give it another scoop. Thing is, I don't have a good feel based off of the world map. Okay, limonite is probably not this way. I'm assuming it is farther north. I don't have a good sense of, like, where precisely, honestly, anything is. Okay, let's see inside here. What does it say? Please tell me there's more limonite. Because reasonably, you would have to, like, I would have to figure out the size of a chunk. No limonite here either. Oh, that ain't good. Wait, is it? No. No, it is not. Ah. Well then. I do have part of the reason why I decided to like play Labyrinth of the Demon King for myself, for starters, is because I have this habit, and you can also notice it now while I'm playing, where like if I get really engrossed in what I'm doing, I just kind of don't find anything to say. So I just sit there in silence, like just imagine the I think it's Linus Tech Tips, the meme with the guy staring at the camera like with headphones on. That's me. Maybe there's like a faint smile or something, but that's about the only thing. Just blankly stare at the screen like, I'm enjoying myself so much. But on the outside, it's literally just the anthropomorphic personification of three dots. You know, one thing I do tend to complain about a lot is when people like go on about liking X or Y game franchise without like actually liking it. You know, the whole people who like saying that they like something more than they actually like the thing. Um, and the realization that I'm forced to face is that maybe to some degree, like if you think about it, we might have did it to ourselves. What do you have for me, sir? Nothing really good. Thank you. It might be that we as gamers kind of did it to ourselves. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm very much not a fan of that kind of attitude. I think I've gone on at length about why it's a load of cold wank. But I think I'd be remiss to not acknowledge that to a certain degree, um, oh shit. Okay, anthracite. That's 1.1. That's that's per thousand. Yo, anthracite is the highest quality kind of fuel. It's normally like in real life, right? It's so I've heard it described as almost like butter. Just cut into it and it's like glossy with how shiny it is, which is actually what the white on it represents. Now, you know, I was ready to say like, I'll probably not find anything, but the small chance I might find anthracite is worth taking a dive here, because holy fuck, anthracite is very useful. You need only one anthracite to cook up bronze. Like, I think, okay, I'll need to see when I get back to base, but I think that's all I need to cook up a full batch of bronze, which, as you can see, it's not a small amount here. I am so salty about the fact that my pickaxe seems to be running out of durability, but I think I'll have enough, right? I have a... Yeah, I'll have enough. So yeah, it will be very useful to have, is my point. Holy shit, there's a fair bit of it too. Actually, I wonder, is there anything to be crafted? No. I love how it was just like, you know, oh, I'll take a look inside here, see what could go wrong, you know, and then I suddenly like, oh, anthracite. Great. Okay, let's take a proximity search because I want to see if there's any more anthracite. Please no or no detect. Maybe upwards? Okay, let's see this way. Is it gonna be more of it? It should be more of it. Trace amounts. Okay, so I've grown farther from it. Let's see. Is it in here? Small amounts. So, okay, let's see in here. Oh, there we go. Ow. Didn't even hear him. Holy shit, there's so much more of it. Well, if someone's complaining, that ain't me. Oh! Get parried. So that's how it feels like, huh? I need to parry, like, the parry timing is, I want to say standard, I guess. But I think I need to be in animation when the damage hits, which is actually not accurate to the animation. That's a funny sound. I bet it could be replaced with the pipe drop meme. Oh shit, this thing is lasting on quite a lot. I'm happy about that. Alright, time to see if there's any anthracite left. No ore node nearby. Alright, let's see to the left. Or whatever, this other side. There's still some anthracite in here. Well, I could take a look. And I probably will. You know what? Actually, no, that's stupid. I'm gonna go deeper into the cave, see if I found another vein. Alright, let's see, what do we have here? Oh, shit! Let's go. I'm also gonna grab this. Wait, what the fuck did I take? Well, that's cool, I guess. There you go. That's a ruin bed, so that's no good to me. Alright, let's see. So, in these lore rooms, I actually always like to get, or I always try to get the large books, but I do need to come back with pitch glue. Oh, god damn it. That's it. I'm also not happy when these things are not functional. So I'm gonna need 6 pitch glue. And there is rose quartz here. Anyway, let me just mark this little ruin here. There we go. Save. It's just nice to have books in general. I like to fill up libraries. Ooh, some bauxite. That's good too. Ooh, okay, cool. So we have a what do we call it? A locust nest and locust nest. Let's see how many of them are there. No, they're all just bronze ones. There we go. Come on. There we go. Now check this out. Beep. Hehehe. It is actually really useful. This sword is working surprisingly well against them. I wonder why it's taking them so long to break. That was not my locust, because there's... What? Potion? What? I am so confused. Alrighty. I could, realistically speaking, fix myself up. It's slowly recovering. That's good. Ow! Okay, I must handle these guys now. Okay, no. Run. Run. Because I am way too low health to deal with this shit. I'm actually curious, because anthracite, I don't think should... like... Oh. I don't think anthracite should stack the same way other forms of coal do. Because... Again, if it is... Like, if my understanding is correct, it is far more like slightly solid petroleum. Okay, I'm just gonna keep walking around because I should be fine. I don't think wolves pose much of a threat. I could also pick up some of the... What's it called? Some of the horsetail to heal up. Oh! So, let me just grab this. It's a good place to be in. There's a boulder there. I'm gonna use that to prospect. You know what'd be funny? I managed to get out of there. Managed to avoid death by eldritch monstrosities. Just so that I can get killed by a mother sow protecting her child. Because it mistakes me for a threat. Chromite. Oh, that's even better odds of anthracite. Everything else, not so much. I think I'm gonna head farther west. Because I really, really, really am hoping for some... Okay, I want to see. Ooh, this is very pretty. I don't care about if, like, it's correct by my understanding. I care that it is very pretty. Now I think about it. Could it be oxidized? White, maybe? Now... I'll be quiet so we can appreciate this music. I wonder if this is what I saw. Because I saw, like, there was a red spot down there that I saw when this happened. Okay, we are back on the trail of magnetite. Actually, hold on. I'm here. Why don't I check it here? Okay, no magnetite this way. Yes, keep going. It is hurting me so much. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, oh. Okay, no. I could smell it taking aim. And I saw that shiver. You are going to suffer. Hey, where's the rush? Come on, let's have a talk. There we go. I really hate shivers. Actually, in general, hyper-aggressive, like, fast, hyper-aggressive enemies that just, run into me. Just, I don't know why. They just make me angry. I'm like, you really are trying to get me to hurt you, aren't you? Why? Why is there so many of them? Is there some fucking rift in the area? Because I'm not even getting the time to fucking loot them, and it's like they come out of nowhere. See? Another one. He just went away and came back with a friend. What the fuck? Another one. Another two, actually. See, this is the thing. Sometimes this game just seems to have a problem with, like, enemies just spawning so fucking much. And it's a problem because of also how, like, quiet they are overall, if you actually listen. Okay, good. Now I can take a look around here. I want to go a bit farther in this direction and do another prospecting. Again, not much. It ain't honest work, but it's a lot. I'm leaving. Odds are, it's if there's a trend for magnetite, it is going to be it is going to be somewhere to the southwest. You know, I say this is just a presumption. Like, to my mind, you know, this makes the most sense. Well, I mean, it's not precisely what I was looking for, but it is pretty fine. Oh shit, that's a lot of bony soil. I need to get back here with shovel. Fun fact. There is an ability in the XSkills mod called Shovel Knight. It makes you deal, like, have a chance to deal a fuck ton of damage when you hit someone with a shovel, but it's only like a chance, basically like a crit chance. Oh, he killed the chicken. Poor chicken. No actual caves, so I'm gonna have to dig, and I don't have a shovel. I am fucking stupid. I picked up the shovel because I planned to go pick up some fucking fire clay. I don't have a shovel. Man, I wish I had a shovel. Fucking dumbass. My mama always said, a lot of smart always carries so much fucking dumb. And frankly, yeah, word. Okay, she also said, if... Ooh! Ooh, ow. Carcass. What happened with corpse? Okay, so this is a mass grave. I am a grave Robert. Yeah, she also said that being unlucky enough, you can even find a nail in a vagina, which yeah, honestly. As in, like, a metal nail. Actually, one realization that I've had is that the reason why nails are, well, the way they are, or what the fuck am I saying? The reason why nails seem to be oftentimes, if you haven't noticed, that in a lot of games where you're blacksmithing, if blacksmithing is a thing that you do and like it's at least partly, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, it's a game where you actually do have to smith, I guess. I don't know. I'm putting this very poorly. But the point I'm trying to reach for is in a game where you like blacksmith in a commercial and as a part of a commercial endeavor. One of the first things that you always seem to unlock are crafting nails. And now, someone smarter than I might have already noticed that nails, like, okay, yeah, you have the modern quote-unquote nail, which works the way, you know, we know it does. However, there is also like if you look at old nails, or rather at how nails used to be designed, their design was actually pretty simple. Hold on, can I prospect this? Yes. I also want to do a... Actually, would that interrupt? I wonder. Let's see. Okay, it's just quartz. As I was saying, so the old-ish design for nails used to actually be just kind of a metallic rail, or like oblong pyramid, I guess. That had like a bent. Okay, odds are we need to go northwest. Let's see. Can I find a cave? Not within... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to that one and see what it tells me. But as I was saying, the old design for nails is just kind of like this long, thin spike with a bent end. And yeah, that would actually not be too hard to make. Oh, you fuckers. Go away. Yeah, that's it. Run, you fucking pussies. Bro, fuck did I tell you? I am so going to murder them. Ultra high native copper. Well, that's very nice, dear, but no, it's just very nice. Where the fuck did you even get shot from? Well, I don't feel like standing around to find out because what? Was that from the outside? No, it wasn't. There's some decent food in here as well. Okay, going northwards. See if I can find. Why does it seem like there's so many enemies right now? Am I tripping? See, fellas, we are on the trail. Oh, that's an interesting pool of water. I kind of like these narrow, zigzagging holes because it feels like, unlike Minecraft's caves, which honestly, for Minecraft generation, right? Minecraft caves almost feel like a liminal space at this point, right? Okay, that's less magnetite. But, ooh, this is cool. What is this rock here? Is it granite? Oh, it's limestone. That's nice. But as I was saying, there's saltpeter. And not much else, actually. Not gonna spend my time here. I'm a bit too deep. I should probably heal up. Oh, no, never mind. You know what? Let's make another check. That's, good habit to get into. Ultra high native copper. Okay, so we can pretty safely assume that, magnetite. I should mark this as another source of limestone. You know what? I will, but right here. So that I'll just come in. Hold on. Ah! No, there we go. Fuck off. You don't want to fight me, buddy. Trust me, this ain't gonna turn out well for either of us. Wrong hole. Oh dear. That's a very useful thing. There's so much of it. Holy shit. Okay, I don't want to fight these guys. Probably because I am a bit low on health. Ooh, 2 rusty gears. That's good. This one is not, however. Yeah, there's some cool decorations in here. Don't care much for them. And in here, age table. I don't think there's anything good. I really find it cool how you can squeeze in this game, because you can, like, I am not going to spoil anyone who is not personally familiar with this game, but there is a section later on at this area called the Resonance Archives, where you'll see just how much this game can, like, get out of you squeezing. I'm going the completely wrong way. I'm just gonna break out to the surface. But I do want to also, whatchamacallit, prospect. Very poor magnetite. Okay, yeah, so I think it's pretty safe to assume that it's up to the northeast. Right about in this place? I don't know, I'm gonna go some ways here. Oh, I'm gonna see if you know what? These bushes I'm gonna take home, because these are pretty far away. I'm probably not gonna drop by anytime soon. Alright, let's see if these white dots here are because, yeah, it's because of flowers. Alrighty then. You know what, I think it's still gonna be fine. I'm just gonna dig down here. I have no idea why I'm holding on to the fucking feathers. I forgot controls. I mean, realistically, you're just gonna get filled with, yeah, dirt. Alrighty. And over here. Should be good enough. Very poor magnetite. We are on the path. So from here it went from up from open to... Okay, let's go northwards. See if that big sinkhole as more or less. Because the way this game works, you can kind of track down the density down branches, I guess? Because it kind of like splats, you know? Oh, what the fuck? Where did he come from? Literally no other explanation than spawn behind me. Which, why would Vintage Story do such a thing? Anyway, let's finish prospecting. It's actually not significantly more. Which makes me wonder... Let's see, if I dig in through here. Okay, so that's less of it. Go down this... Whoa! Okay, let's have a look-see. Shale. Well, that's some nice brown coal. That's nice to have. Now, question is... how much deeper can I go? Rather, how much deeper does this go? Oh, this is a whole other cave. Go away. There is something ironic in the fact that, because, like, they drop linen, which can be used to make bandages to heal yourself. Vintage Story is doom confirmed. Alrighty. And you. Honestly, I want to see if looking around... It's just quartz. Oh dear, this is quite deep. Huh. I'm getting a bit anxious because this is pretty convoluted for a cave system. So if I die here, okay, that's no better magnetite. Oh, why is the game doing this to me? But if I die in here, like, I'm pretty fucked. Poor chunk of malachite. Oh shit, let's go. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh! Okay. That's, nice. Also, my health is slowly coming back to max. Not gonna lie, healing was the first thing that I was pretty confused about when it came to this game. Because, you know, I came here used from Minecraft, and seeing that, you know, I wasn't getting any healing, and my health bar didn't seem to... What the fuck is going on? Why am I moving like that? Anyway, and seeing as my health bar isn't wasn't like really moving, I kind of went of the assumption that yo? Quartz chunk, and there is another one, but I can't see what it gives. Anyway, oh, some coal. The most pants-shittingly terrifying thing that I could see right now is temporal storm inbound. Okay, oh, it's just saltpeter. Alright, actually, hold on. We are somewhat further away, so I'm going to check again. Yep, my odds of finding magnetite are growing more and more magnetiter. I really hope that I'm seeing an exit. Ooh. Can I use these real quick? There we go. We are now back to full capacity. Aged firewood, rowan table. I'm mostly hoping for a chair. Old fire pit. That looks pretty good. I wonder if that's like an old asset for fire pits actually, because that would be really neat. God damn it. Honk, 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 honk. Hello there, fella. Oh, there's another one of you. How charming. Charmingly delightful or delightfully charming. Bro really thinks he's sleek. I don't think this is the way I came in through. Thank you, Wolf. At least my temporal stability is fine. I wonder. Let's give this place a local search real quick. Not surprised. All right. Let's see. I may be disoriented. Holy shit, we've been going for a while. I think I am going to be making my way out of this cave. And then... Oh, I think I've figured out. Wait, maybe not. Definitely not. Where the fuck am I? Sticks. What do we got here? Rye. Rye. I mean, I could get some grog out of it, but do I have... Yeah, I have stones. I don't want to throw the stones away. I want to make roads. But then again, I'm going to make a fuck ton of roads with the stone that I get from quarrying. So there. There we go. But that, again, is a bit concerning. I'm at least calm in the knowledge that there's, like, shouldn't be anything here that I haven't dealt with before. There is one thing that could be here. Rather, there is one, like, new type of enemy. And, oh my god, what the fuck? I wonder if that's a ruin I haven't been to. I'm sorry, but I will need to break you. Yeah, this looks like E. This is what we call a bait. Okay, but from here, I'm a bit confused. I think it's down through here. Not in here. This is gonna be fun. Because actually, it's only... Oh! Never mind. I remember this place, and... you... Okay, just go away, thank you. There we go. We are back in familiar shallows. Just one look in here. I'm happy that there's a lot of bauxite nearby. Because, again, I've had playthroughs where I've had to basically just run around for ages trying to find some. Ah, there we go. Back home sweet home. It is 12 in the morning. That ain't good. You have failed. Oh, Jesus Christ, that sounded like a fucking gunshot. Uh-huh. Oh no, go away. Thank you. Alrighty. Beautiful, clear night sky. Alright, so, I want to have a look. Because we've been growing farther and farther away from magnetite, so this is the most that we've got. Which means either I'm gonna find more somewhere in this area. I'm gonna go to that area exposed. I want to like fully circle. Wait, did I yeah, I probably did. Run through a rift. What do you mean imagine? Now, I'm not a pothead. The most I can say is that I've played this game drunk. And frankly, it's the game. But then again, I think I've mentioned before that I've never gotten like sloshed. So maybe that's what I ought to do. Go away. Ow. See, it's still less magnetite, though it is slightly more, so... There might be a chance that this is the quote-unquote right way. Funny thing is, I'm gonna use this actual monument to try and prospect the ground. God damn it. You know what? Fine. Here. That's worse magnetite. What the fuck is even going on here? So it's 20... It's 0.3 here. 0.2 here. 0.28 here. So I'm going to head upwards here. Let's see if I find a cave at this place or just flowers. It's just flowers. Where I live, it's actually pretty common for potheads to just head out into the forest or like within some between some like storage areas nearby to smoke weed. You can smell it most days when you go out through the forest. Funny thing is, I've actually asked about it. Turns out that the reason they do this isn't like because they think like nobody knows that someone's smoking in there or something. It's because, far as police is concerned. Wait, what the fuck? So that it's less of it. Okay, I'm gonna go there and to the west. So as far as police is concerned, they actually don't really care that you are smoking as long as you don't do it like openly. So if they're, you know, hidden enough to where people like wouldn't realistically see them. Animals or something else? In this, because in this area, the most we've had. Like, I mean, you're technically right, but weed is not really dangerous. Like, genuinely, what's it called? Tobacco is way worse. I see. Oh, 0.38. I might be right. I think I'm onto it. Oh, fuck off, buddy. There we go. I see. Here near where I live, there's a pretty famous haunted forest, which people like. There's so much wild shit that you'll find about it if you listen to what people like say that's happened there, up to and including someone like disappearing over 10 days and aging 7 years. You know, real hard to verify bullshit like that. It's probably the most overhyped place ever. Realistically speaking, the most you're likely to find is like fucking thugs. Okay, let's see. Can I find a wall, please? I don't want to dig again, but I will. Call me Chucky the Digger. Oh, what? Nah, just went. Lead jump scare. I think I may have overshot. I'm actually curious, compared to the area near base, how much magnetite is that? Or how good are the odds? Oh yeah, I'm not fucking with it. I mean, maybe she just ran away so she could, you know, vent out about a breakup. Jesus Christ, you fucking assholes! Go away! There we go. I'm still not certain if we're talking ghost or someone actually buried in the woods. Oh! What? there's so fucking many of you? It's daytime. I see another one coming. I am so fucking done with these gremlins. Genuinely, these assholes just fucking come out of nowhere swinging. .25. What? Oh, I hate them. Okay, so this one was 0.20. 0. Oh no, minuscule amounts. This is 0.25. This is 0.38. This is 0.3. So is it? I'm gonna go there. I'm really set on like figuring this shit out right now. That's gonna be the end of the stream. Me finding a half decent place to mine for iron. Yeah, it does sound like a place where you might run into, like you run a high risk of finding some really unpleasant characters. That's what I'm saying. Worst we get here would be like fucking wild boar, and even those are pretty like astronomically rare. Okay, so that's I think that's less. Jesus. I'm gonna go to that white spot, see how that one pans out, because these things can kind of like spread out. You know, the comparison to a branch was not fully random. That genuinely does sound pretty tough. Was that the fucking chicken? Because I think I saw a white chicken, and the way it was moving, it looked like a crawling drifter. Basically no magnetite. So the best that I can hope for. What the fuck? You know what? We're going in. I don't care. I am going up until the first, like, the first dead end. Or drop. I wouldn't really want to go down to drop either. Why is this world so anemic? Wait, so are we actually talking superstitions? Because I thought we were talking ne'er-do-wells. Alright, last attempt. If I don't get a better outcome here... Oh. God fucking damn it. Oh, so you're talking actual, like, Fear of Spirits. Okay. One last fucking copium Hail Mary. I'm going to this white spot. I'm checking it out. Nothing more. Unless I see a fair chunk of iron. And that'll be the end of today's stream. Because I genuinely, like, really, really want to get me some fucking iron. Ooh, stairs. This is a nice little place. Hold on, just break this. Ah. Hmm. Was this literally most of this place? Huh. Oh well. Yeah, that sounds a fair bit more concerning. Ooh, pumpkin. Let's go. Very little bony soil. Ooh, cabbage. What to throw away? Oh, what do I want to throw away? Oh, the axe. No duh. Wait. Oh, this might be an area where I've already dug out the stuff. Luckily, I have never run into a dead body. Closest was when I thought I would I'd run into someone who was either like passed out drunk or a dead body. Turned out to be neither, actually. Turned out to be, wait. I have gone a bit out of bounds for the scope of the current objective, but still. It was just a pile of clothes, I think. Or no, not even clothes, cloth. Alrighty. Let's see. We are in a rough area where I want it to be. It is time to find out. Fuck me, man. This world really decided, like, you know what? Fuck you, buddy. You're not getting any iron. Oh, man. Oh, shit! Let's go! We've found an opening to the sea, at least. So that's pretty good. But, regardless. Thank you all so much for watching. And this will be the end of today's stream. We technically accomplished a lot at the beginning by making the full leather backpack set. But we're still gonna be looking for iron. It'll be probably a pretty long while until we find some. I'm thinking it might be prudent to do the whole thing. Actually, yeah, I'll see about stuff. But yeah, if you want to let me know, right. Again, I'll be putting up a poll on the channel. And have a wonderful week ahead of you, and take care. See you all